Good day, guys. Welcome back. This is your and this is the first video of I'm posting a lot of mathematics for grade 11 and 12, and basically grade 11, 12, and grade 9, grade 6, if you like, and also physical mathematics, physical science videos. So please do subscribe, like, and comment. Make a make impact. Okay, so now I'm just going to do just this question number 5. Now I'm just going to show you how you work it out. So question number 5 says that, so this is the equation that you've been given, p of x. Then they say the function cuts the x and y axis at the points 2 and 0 and 0 and minus 2 respectively. So yes, you can see this is when the x is 2 and the y is 0. So this has to be the x-intercept, right? So you need to identify the information as you go along. Now these x is 0, y is minus 2, so this has got to be the y-intercept. Okay, now let's go on. It says the equation of the sum total is y is equal to minus 4. So you know, if you're dealing with the exponential function, the asymptote is normally the constant here. It's unlike the other functions. This is not the y-intercept. Don't mistake this for a y-intercept. This is actually going to be the asymptote, right? So basically, they're giving us a d by saying y is equal to minus 4. That means that being the asymptote, meaning d is equal to minus 4. Okay, so we know exactly what d is. So the question is determine the values of b, c, and d. Remember, we've already identified d, it's minus 4. The only ones that you need to worry about is b and c. So now let's have a look at them, how we're going to work them out. Okay, so now I'm going to use the first coordinate, which is the x-intercept, right? I'm going to write it up there. And then I'm going to rewrite our function, our equation, as y. So that's y is equal to b x plus c plus d. Remember, d we said it's minus 4, so I'm just going to replace there minus 4. So let me just simplify this. So there is a minus 4 because plus and minus is minus 4. Now I'm going to substitute this coordinate. Remember, our x is 2 and y is 0. So I'm going to put 0 for y. Then I'm going to put 2 for x plus c is minus 4. Now I can just simplify this equation and take 4 to this side. It's minus 4. Now it's going to be plus 4. So 4 is equal to b exponent 2 plus c. So I'm just going to name this equation 1. And then I'm going to move on to the next coordinate, which is our y-intercept. I'm going to write it up there, which we have 0 and minus 2. Okay, I'm going to write the very same equation. Remember, we already know what is d, so I'm just going to replace d by minus 4. Now, in this case, y is minus 2, x is 0, so I'm just going to put 0 there, plus 6 minus 4. And then I'm going to take 4 to this side, so it's going to be minus 2 plus 4. It's going to be positive 4 when it comes to the other side of the equal sign. So 0 plus c is just going to be c there. Yeah? So minus 2 plus 4 is 2. B exponent c, so that will be equation 2. So we're dealing with a simultaneous equation here. Okay, now let's manipulate the equation 1 to make it look like similar to equation 2. So I'm going to go back to equation 1 and just use the exponential law to split 2 plus c into b exponent 2 multiplied by b exponent c. You see what I did there? So I just applied the exponential law. Now remember what equation 2 is saying. B exponent c is equal to 2. So we've got b exponent c here. So why don't you replace that by 2? So we're just going to put 2 there from equation 2, right? And then So basically here you can just divide by 2 both sides. So you're going to remain with 4 over 2, which is 2 is equal to b squared. So basically this gives us, if I put a square root on both sides, b is equal to square root of 2. So we found the value of b. Now let's find the value of c. Going back to equation 2, remember I already know what is b. b is 2 square root of 2, right? Remember, square root of 2 is the same as 2 exponent 1 over 2. That's basically the same thing there, right? So here we have 2, just like that. So okay, I hope you can see what I did there, right? I just replaced b. There is b there. There is b. Okay. So the right hand side, it's 2 exponent 1, right? So these I can manipulate and say, since the bases are the same on both sides, I can just drop them. So I'll have 1 is equal to 1 over 2 c. And then I can multiply by 2 both sides of the equation. Then I will get c is equal to 2. So that's it. So now let's just summarize our information. Okay. Okay, what we found is b is square root of 2, c is 2, and d is minus 4. So that's for 6 marks. So hope you enjoyed this little exercise. So please do subscribe. I'll be posting a lot of videos, a lot of educational material on mathematics and physics. And tell your friends to subscribe as well, and like the video, comment, so that I will interact with you, and then I'll be faithful to answer you back. Okay, stay tuned on the next video. See you next time. Bye.